help. You really know a lot of help, and that will suggest that some of veterans like myself or others to come around and give you a hand, because the way I look at it, oh, excuse me.
No problem. We get back to that.
Yeah.
Nice long right foot crack, maybe a good couple meters over the net.
It's really amazing to see how many teams you have got in the league, how many young kids are playing.
Yep.
It's really fantastic.
Well,
it's unbelievable.
It is. You talk just about
girls,
yeah.
boys,
It's
junior,
incredible.
senior. It's incredible.
Well, to think that this year soccer replaced hockey as the most participated sport in Canada.
Yes.
So the interest is there. The talent is certainly coming through. And you're right. For shows like this and soccer to continue to progress, we need our heroes from 20 years ago to come back and encourage us to continue what we're doing. And yeah, it means you guys have to show up to the game and bring your kids to the games. And I know
Yes.
your son was a big player last year, and unfortunately you maybe decided otherwise this year. But
No, he's not around because he has left his Nova Scotia SFX. And probably we will see him sometime next summer.
some more of that magic, the Landu magic.
Yes,
Throw in, Jamie Douglas, giving it back to Adam Lewis, who right
I
foots
have,
it.
I have a girl that is playing, and another boy who is 14 years old is playing too in the league.
Douglas left foot, broken up. Sorry, Peter. We try and get back to the action as Furtado puts it out wide. Finds Peter Sivan. Sivan into the edge of the 18. Feeds it to Douglas. Douglas with the right. Oh, can't tee it up. Just missed it on the tee up. And again, Italia race back. Furtado gets a piece of that one. Challenged there by Jamie Douglas. Again, Italia as they feed it from left to right, and they go down the field. Looks like a good chance here for Calabria Italia into the 18. Landon brings it down nicely. And long clearance, but Italia first to it. Number 14, Easton, I believe. Franco. Mike Franco, and it will be deflect for another Scarpazza Homes throw in. Are the players as passionate as they used to be? Is your can you see your passion in some of these players tonight?
Oh, I do. I do. It's not the same, but I do, because I see good talent here, good players. Really, there's not much I can say.
You're certainly happy and content with what we're seeing tonight.
Yes, I'm very happy to see what's happening tonight, yes.
Douglas, right foot, right up to the middle, beats. Oh, well defended by Italia. Handball control and unintentional. Well cleared by Italia. Mike Franco feeds it to Peter Sivan. Sivan with his right foot. Nice touch. Todd Boyce. Peter Furtado breaks it up. He's the goal scorer from the penalty shot. Right foots it, looking for Boyce. Oh, neatly controlled by Italia in the edge of the 18.
I would like to say something. If in this field, if you had 200 people or more, this game will be completely different.
Do you believe that atmosphere makes so much of a difference?
Yes, will be completely different. The player, they will be more alive. You won't believe it.
I believe it. In fact, I do believe it. Lewis gets the ball back, keeps it in play. Sivan supports him. Douglas, Steve Douglas, right foots it up the middle, and Williams right there to control. I really do agree with you that when you get the vocal support, I mean, you can see it in any sport. You got the Expos who pull 3,000, you got the Blue Jays who pull 30, and you can't help but believe that it improves the caliber of soccer. And if it doesn't improve the caliber, one thing it certainly does is improve the atmosphere. Jamie Douglas, right foot crack, right to Williams, who has been tested continuously tonight. Long clearance by Williams. Furtado tries to break that one up, and kept in play by Italia. They have 4 men racing down. Scarpazza have 3 defenders. Nice chip ball. Landon goes up for it, pulls it down. Sivan with some control and a little bit of room. Sivan pulls it in. Couldn't quite beat his man. Boyce supports him, and it will race out of bounds. Let's talk about some of the big names in your day, Peter, if you don't mind.
A lot of them. You should know Aldo Popazzi is one of them.
Father of Rick Papazzi.
Yes, he was a great player. We had Goran, we had Bernie Often, a lot of good players in those days, a lot of them. It's unbelievable. We
A
had
lot of imports. Were they new to this country like you were back then, or were they local talent?
we had some new guys and some local talent. You know, Atilio Salvador, for example.
Another one.
Well, those really great players.
Yeah.
Tony Rito,
Another one.
so many of them. Just unbelievable. We had a set of good players.
Both homegrown and
Homegrown
and just newly arrived.
Yes.
Franco, Mike Franco feeds it through, and miscommunication there. Safal steals. Douglas gets a piece of that, rolls it into the middle, broken up again by Italia defense. Very strong defensive group by the black and red. Again, you were watching Ontario Soccer Week's last production of 1999 season, Scarpazza homes Juventus and Calabria, Italia. Franco, try and control it. Landon gets a piece of it. Still in play. Good chance here for Italia. Miscommunication there. Beautiful shot, right foot, and Landon right on the money. Best chance of the second half for Italia. And you can hear Coach Frank Croco on the far side trying to spirit his offense to tie this one. As I said, Italia went up in the first minute only to see Scarpazzo's Juventus tie it and then go ahead in the last minute of this first half. And a deflection will give Juventus. Who is this guy, Peter?
Oh, Joe.
Joe?
That was one of our best fans in the old days.
Joe, say something to the fans at home. Say something in Portuguese.
What?
Say something in Portuguese.
Os Scarpazza good team to see.
Yeah, Joe, what's your name just before you leave?
Joe Cabral.
Joe, you're right, a very big supporter of soccer, and it's great to see people like that come back and support the game. Joe, did you get a haircut for the show tonight? No. Don't leave, Joe. Stay here for a few minutes. We'll talk to you as the night progresses. Corner kick, Juventus, far side. Nice long ball. It bounces. No one there. Safala gets a piece of it and clears it. Referee Neja Agaglu not really wanting to give away another penalty shot for an unintentional handball, and certainly not warranted at that point.
No.
Throw in. Chip ball into the 18, deep in the 18. Villalta gets a piece of it. Armstrong will race on. Left again for Peter Sivan. Nice long ball over the head. Headed into the net! Number 3. Jamie Douglas with a beautiful...
Fantastic. Good goals. Beautiful goal.
A very big goal. Get in here, Joe. Let's hear what you have to say about that one, because...
Goal with Scarpazza.
Joe Cabral. It's funny because a number of weeks ago they were off to the sideline and they said it was Benfica play, and they were saying, take a shot from center half. And in fact, that's exactly what they did. Joe called it. It was a goal in net. If you don't shoot, you don't score.
You have to take chances.
That's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game.
3-1, Scarpazza Holmes certainly have awoken after that first minute goal by Italia, and Italia will now make some substitutions. 3-1, and certainly, as Coach Wayne Lewis says, a big one, because not only they are in a fight for the 3 points here tonight, they have to fend off first place overall from Sporting, who are right behind them.
Yeah. You have a very good team. I've seen them. That's the third time that I've seen them play. You have a good talent.
It really is, and I got to say full compliments to Steve Douglas and Ricky Papazzi, who really gelled this team together and brought to our attention, of course, you know, our team struggled last year, and brought this possibility of bringing a good team on TV, and it certainly is to the benefit of everyone watching at home.
Yeah, they control, they're confident, I can tell.
A big part of soccer.
Yes.
Throw in, Peter Sivan. Boyce keeps it in. Papazzi wants to turn it, and well defended. And it looks like a dangerous kick call to Scarpazza Holmes. Let's talk about some big teams back in your day. Portuguese Canadians.
Trophy House.
Trophy House.
Fly Dutch.
Flying Dutchman.
Linfield.
Linfield, I don't remember. Nice long crack,
Yes,
and it's off target. The Italian team, who was back?
Italo-Canadian.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then we had not only the Portuguese Canadians, we had Benfica.
Benfica came after.
That's right.
Yes. Then you had the Azores. That's another good team too.
Yep.
We had a good
nucleus.
Yeah, good teams.
And you're
yes.
saying that big 6, 7, 8 teams.
And
was-
good players. We had all those fantastic players. I remember we went to play in Toronto in the semi-final of Ontario Cup. They were very surprised. Then because the team we played, the Italian team, Sanfili, it's not a joke.
It was a good game.
Very good game. Sanfili, when I'm talking about Sanfili, this is a team. That's, I will say, like, I will compare that in those days to a second division team in Europe.
Wow. In Europe.
In
Wow.
Europe, yes.
So quite a talented team. Again, Furtado clears this one. I'm going to break up Peter. We're going to go back to the action here as Italia seem to be charging in. That's number 7. Clements. Mike Clements, one of the... I bet he's been with Italia for 3 years now. And a collision there, a hotly contested ball by Mike Clement. And it will give the free kick to Juventus. And it looks like we've played a good 15 minutes in the second half.
Yeah.
Landon to take the free kick. Again, Peter Landon. Peter Landon with me. Steve Landon, the goalkeeper. The top goalkeeper in Kingston to this point. Some other big names from your day. Manny Brindell. Someone younger, but...
He was younger, yes. There is another name that I've forgotten. Sorry for that. You should remember this guy. He was fantastic. The Brazilian Rubens Oliveira.
That's right.
He was a technician in the midfield. I haven't seen a player since then that you can compare to this guy. He was just great.
Allen keeps it in. Owen, long ball. Adam Lewis heads it back. Franco, number 7. And he will give up. No, he will in fact win the throw-in.
And if the lesson can continue, we had Kees van Gent, Tommy Moran,
Tommy Moran, yep.
Goran Mihaganik.
Through ball broken up by Italia. Craig Spencer, far side. We have no local, what's the word I'm looking for? Nice crack by Spencer. It's probably off target a good 10 yards, but a good effort as he takes a crack, someone like Ricky Bapazzi did in the first half. But a local house of, that's the word I'm looking for. Pictures and memories, a plaque, a place to see these teams. I mean, you can go to the clubs, you see pictures of the clubs, but...
Well, the idea, what you're saying is the plain truth. I think
Yep.
we have to get organized.
To offer that.
Yeah, to get organized, to make sure that we have a spot
Yep.
where we can collect the history of soccer in
That's right.
Kingston.
That's right.
It's very important.
Free kick Italia. Adam Lewis brings it down. In fact, I got to agree with you, Peter, that without relishing our history, our
Yes.
future really isn't as interesting, isn't as valuable.
Yeah, I will tell you, like now, I would like to know when this league in Kingston started. Who
Yep.
was the first president? Who
Perfect,
did
perfect.
what?
Yep.
It's very important. So far, the only person that comes to my mind, I still remember, is Bob Machin. I don't know if you remember him.
Remember the name?
Yes.
Peter Sivan, with good control, breaks up that effort by Italia, right foots it. Steve Douglas, nice chip, leaves it for Spencer. It's true, all these names, these people, these icons who have devoted themselves to soccer. For the Portuguese Canadians,
Oh, we have Mr. Aníbal Pereira, Manuel Ramos.
There we go.
It's a list of people that we have lost. Mario Popazzi, for example. Those guys.